evaluations that respond to a certain set of standards, like the ISLIC standards, and to fairly involved processes with the board, with very high levels of trust and very high levels of communication, significant communication, and gathering a lot of information, and having the board members engage in a very supportive advice driven process. So I would be aiming at that, at that sort of a process.
You know, without venturing into executive session material, I'd say we all had the opportunity to look at the document that was created for that executive session, and I think observed a degree of alignment in breadth and depth that we've not seen before, as it aligns with the strategic plan and you know, with the goals that have been set for this year. So imagine that kind of thing is on the path.
Sort of takes us
to a step in that direction. So
that's what I was thinking of, yes.
I'd like to see the evaluation have more measurable criteria and more objective criteria and less subjectivity. I think as teacher evaluations are going, albeit slowly, a little bit more towards student performance and measurable outcomes, I really agree that doing that with the superintendent's evaluation is a good way to go.
Mm-hmm. You're walking cold. Hold the chair.
Yeah.
So what would the process be and the timetable for, we're obviously in the middle of the year, and the year goes until end of August. There's a review that gets completed end of May. So
You're talking about evaluation.
for the subsequent,
Something more
evaluation
aligned with
instrument,
TPEP.
but what would be the process for developing that instrument and reaching some agreement on framework for the following year?
The general structure that I was looking at was getting this group together, building it over the next 120-ish days, approximately the same time that we're looking at the teacher process, maybe lagging a teeny bit because I kind of want to build it off of that teacher principal work. And then during the summer, bringing you the draft, essentially. The evaluation year for me is July 1 to June 30. So we enter into the year essentially knowing that we're going to have a pilot structure.
Okay. So there's
We
agreement
wouldn't want to
on
do
that.
two probably during the same year, but so we'll have some sort of structure that we'll use, and you would expect it to look somewhat like the principal teacher structure.
Question to the board. Are we considering allowing the superintendent to draft his own evaluation instrument? Because I think the board should develop that instrument.
I would say the superintendent's contract calls for him to submit to the board a recommended format and procedure, and then the board
Wow.
approves that.
How'd you swing that? Really?
Please be respectful. That's
Wha-
so
what's-
disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful? We're allowing the employee to draft his own evaluation instrument? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Dr. Petersen.
In what
Yeah,
world?
The superintendent does not establish his own evaluation instrument. He prepares a proposal for the board's consideration, and the board has authority and responsibility for adopting the instrument in the process. It's not appropriate to imply that the board has given away its authority and is allowing an employee to create their own evaluation. Inappropriate.